Hey everyone, Bear here. If you're new to hiking and backpacking and you really don't want to spend an entire mortgage payment on a sleeping bag, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button right there. Trust me, you won't regret it. I put out new videos every week on budget gear, places to hike, different hikes, backpacking trips, planning backpacking trips, all kinds of stuff. You're not going to want to miss any of those videos. In fact, when you hit that subscribe button, and you will hit that subscribe button, there's a bell icon right next to it. You hit that bell icon, we'll personally, not me, maybe someone else. Hey Art, it's my cat. He'll personally tell you when the next video is coming out. That guy right there. So, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. Art will come tell you about the new video. We'll see you on the trail. Good job. Okay, so I'm in my house this morning and it is literally about 95 degrees outside. No wind. It's just hot. I did a small hike this morning, probably about 10, 15 miles maybe, a couple hours at Dinosaur Valley Park. Had to reserve a couple of days ahead of time just because the park is so busy. It's crazy, but it's like every day they were booked up. So I'll have all of that video. I'll put that video out later on. On this one, I want to talk about 5 gear items, budget gear items that I personally carry on all of my backpacking trips. So you definitely want to see these. They're great. I'll put links to all of them down in the bottom description down there. But there will be a video coming out shortly on my trip to Dinosaur Valley. Just need to kind of get some stuff cleared up on it. Great day for it. It was really good. Like I said, again, it was 95. Carry lots of water. Without that wind, that 95 degrees feels like 95 degrees. So let's go to the 5 items that I wanted to talk about first. These are 5 gear items, budget gear items that I personally carry with me on every backpacking trip. Now, some of these components I do carry on my hiking trips when I go. Most of them are just for backpacking. It's just too much weight to kind of strap down and put everything on you if you're just going to go hiking. I consider them luxury items. I consider them components that you don't have to go hiking, but they're beneficial if you take them. If you didn't have them in your pack, if you just ignored all 5 of these components, please don't. Please buy some of them. If you ignored all 5 of these components, you can still go backpacking. You can still go backpacking. You would have a great time. You might not have a great time. You could go backpacking, but this stuff will really make it great. Make it great. So let's look at them. This item, number 5 one, and they're not in any particular order. This isn't number 5 like this is the 5th one on the list. It's just the 5th one that it's the first one I'm going to show you. So it's the 5th one. We'll count down to 1. This is an Alp Mountaineering 3-leg stool. Pretty simple, pretty easy to unfold. Sets right up, not a problem. The whole thing straps back down, and this just kind of straps through this little piece right here to keep it all strapped together. It's got this little handle on it. You could honestly probably just take that off because I usually just strap this to the bottom of my backpack. Good to go. It's about 2 pounds. Yeah, 2 pounds. It's not that bad. But consider the really, really lightweight chairs for backpacking are like 1 pound. They cost $100. This is 2 pounds, $12. Do the math. It's not that bad. $12 right here. And if you put it on your wish list, when it comes up on Amazon Prime days, I got it for like $8. So yeah, you can get them pretty good deals. $12 is still not bad for a camping chair. Plus, keeps you from sitting on logs and dirt and the ground and whatever else you're going to sit on. This is comfortable. Well worth it. This is the number 4 item. This is the Bear 2 solar powered charger. It's got 2 USB ports. It's got a flashlight on the top that will rapidly flash if you hold down the power button. makes it into like an emergency flasher. But you can strap this to your backpack, carry this along with you while you're out hiking or backpacking, and this thing charges. Then when you get to your campsite, you just plug in your equipment, and I've only plugged in one item at a time. I've never done two, but I plugged in my phone to this and it charges through the night perfectly, not a problem. And it's lightweight, like I said, it's really durable, so you can keep it on the back of your pack and you wouldn't have to worry about rain or anything destroying it. I paid like 20 bucks for this thing. I'll put a link to it down in the description as well as the chair. Great, great item right here. Multiple nights out camping, this thing won't run out. It keeps charging while you're hiking. Great. This is a Life Gear lantern, and it's got a couple of settings. This is full bright, and then you click it again, it dims down, it dims, and it goes off. But the beauty of this is it's got this little rubber piece on it. It hangs in there. This is the best part about it. No batteries. This thing charges on your solar charger right there. Plug that in, you're charged up. You can charge this while you're walking so that it's good to go at nighttime. And to be honest with you, I think I've had this for about a year. I usually keep it on in the middle of the night, like for a couple of maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes while I'm sitting there reading or doing things in my tent. And I've yet to have to charge this thing. I don't even think the batteries ever run out in it. I'm sure they do, but it's great. I think I paid like $14 for it. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. But rechargeable lantern without having to carry extra batteries for this thing, this is the best. This is great. And every backpacker should have one of these. No, regardless. I mean, you don't even have to be a backpacker to get this. This is a buff. And honestly, you could use this just around the house. I use this when I mow. I use it when I go hiking. I use it when I go backpacking. It's greatness. Bandana, you can put it around your neck. You can soak it with water and put it around your neck to keep you cool. Keep the sun rays off the back of your neck when you're walking. You can put it over your face as a mask. You can put it over your head as a do-rag. You can put it on your arm as just a wristband or something like that if you want to do that. You can even use it to wash dishes, to clean up your dishes after camp. You can use this sparingly, just be cautious, to pick up something hot off the stove or off the burner. It's great. This thing is great. I paid I think it was like 20 bucks for this thing, but you can get them for 15. They make a half size of this, which is not the full length of this one. Still, they're great to have. Outstanding. I have a couple of these. I throw them in my backpack. I throw them around. I just carry them. They're great. Definitely well worth the money. Like I said, about 15 or 20 bucks. Get you one. And this thing, when I go camping, backpacking, anything like that, I carry this with me every time. This is the Tops single cup tea infuser. And yes, it is for tea, but it works for coffee. So you can put how many ever scoops of coffee you want in this. Say you want a scoop of coffee or 2 scoops of coffee. Whatever you would put into like one of those Keurig cups. You put it in here, latch that down, get your water boiling in a cup or whatever mug you have, and you stir this around in there. I usually stir it for about 2 minutes with a scoop of my coffee, just normal Folgers coffee or whatever. You stir that around there for about 2 minutes. It makes a great cup of coffee. Now, if you like your coffee a little stronger, stir a little bit more. If you don't like it that strong, you like it a little weak, don't stir it that long. About 2 minutes makes a decent cup of coffee. It's not too strong, not too weak. I like that. You can put whatever coffee you want to in here. Once you're done, just rinse it out, throw it back in your bag. It is excellent. I think I paid $5 for this thing. $5, and it's a perfect way of making coffee. It's even got a little loop in here if you wanted to loop it to something so you wouldn't lose it. You can hang it on the outside of your pack, let it dry while you're walking along. Greatness. I'm telling you, it makes a great cup of coffee. It's cheap, it's easy. I've used the little coffee web things, the frames that sit over top of your coffee cup. You pour coffee water, hot water through those. I mean, they're okay, but you're limited to the flavor. You're limited to the strength that's in that basket. Do it yourself, right here. Like I said, Tops single serve tea infuser, not tea server, tea infuser. It's greatness. This If you don't get anything on that list, get something. If you don't get anything on that list, get you one of these. Get one of these. It's great. Trust me. You'll be like, dude, that bear guy, brilliant. Get one. There's my list. The stool, the battery charger, the lantern, gotta have a buff, and the coffee maker. I'm gonna call it a coffee maker. It's a coffee maker. I'll put links to all of them down in the description, but yeah, you gotta have these. So if you like anything that I've said, if you like the gear that I'm showing, you like the way that I'm doing this, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button right there in the corner, hit that bell icon. Remember, cat's coming. And I'll see y'all on the trail. Thank y'all very much for watching.